Hello everyone, my name is Jessica Hayes. I'm very sorry for the late posting of this video. My husband had surgery last week and we were in the hospital until Wednesday, and we've just been getting settled in at home. This was a very interesting chapter to me. When I thought about collections, I thought about collecting data and how, as a Head Start teacher, I'm constantly observing my students, and I'm collecting data to put into the database to individualize the curriculum for each of my students. As I continued reading the chapter, I understood that it was more than that. And it's something that I do every day, weekly. My students bring in something from home, a picture or an item, and we have a letter of the week collection. And we display that either in the reading center or the writing center, sometimes in the math center, so they can look at the different items with magnifying glasses or weigh them with the scale. On the playground, we have this huge pine tree that overlooks our playground, and there's pine needles constantly on our playground. And yes, they're very sticky and they're hard to get the sap off the kids' hands, but they collect those pine needles and they see who can collect the most. And we see what we can do with them inside the classroom. We've made all kinds of art activities with those. We've made hedgehogs. We've used them as a paintbrush and seen different prints and patterns that we could make with them. We have a collection of family photos on our wall, which I think is the greatest thing. I absolutely love bringing that in. It allows the students to bring in some of their home into the classroom. You can see if there's a different culture or a different race, and it brings in lots of discussions and time for bringing that into the diversity into the classroom. As far as getting families involved in making collections for the classroom, in the fall, I always do a leaf collage or a nature collage of things that we see in the fall. I've had kids bring in pumpkin seeds from pumpkins that they have carved. I've had different types of leaves, and we try to identify those leaves. Acorns, different things, sticks. And we just take it and we create this large collage and we display it proudly on our wall. In the springtime, we do different flowers. It could be tulips. It could be Easter flowers. It could even be just blades of grass that the children have brought in, and we use those and we display those as well. But usually when I do that, we do that in the science center so the children can use the magnifying glasses and stuff to look at the different parts of the flower. And we actually do a lesson on the parts of a flower and how they grow. When it's possible with COVID, it's been a little bit more difficult with allowing the children to bring in items from home. But when it's possible, I've allowed the students to bring in things that they've collected at home. When I was a little girl, I collected all things dolphins. I had dolphin lamps, I had dolphin figurines, my bedroom, my bathroom, everything was done in dolphins, and I absolutely loved them. I always wanted to see them in the ocean, and a few years back, I went to the ocean for the first time, and now I want to swim with the dolphins, so I hope that I get to fulfill that dream someday. Now, as an adult, I collect the old hens on the nest, the crystal hens on the nest, where they come apart and you can store things inside of them. My son just recently started collecting basketball cards, and he's got a good start to that. As a family, my husband, my son, and I enjoy going gem mining at places like in Gatlinburg. You can do it at Dollywood. There's a actual little gem mine place. It's a little more expensive, but you get what you pay for, I think. And we enjoy collecting the fossils and the rocks from that, and identifying the different types of rocks and the different types of fossils and shark teeth. My little boy has collected thousands of shark teeth. So I think these collections are a great way to make the child feel at home in the classroom when you discuss those. Allowing them to bring them in, allowing them to bring that part of home into the classroom might make them feel more comfortable. And I teach Head Start, so it's a little hard. I have the youngest Head Start kids, so they're 3. It's hard for them to get transitioned into the classroom lots of times because that's the first time they've ever been away from their parents. Usually their mothers. I take care of a lot of children that are being raised solely by their mothers. So sometimes bringing those collections in or sharing items with the class helps that transition. I've enjoyed getting to know you all this week and hearing your collections videos. I look forward to the next few weeks. Bye.